What an asshole friend this guy is. Because do you know what I've done? I watched your movie.
Right?
That you gave
By
me.
the way, I want to say that it kind of irritates me because partly United States Japan, yes, it's made as basically a sequel to that. Son of a bitch, shut up!
Yes. Okay. First of all, little side note, this will get cut. He hasn't actually given me the book. I've held it in my hands. I haven't actually read it. But
I'm not cutting that now.
Whatever.
Cut him talking.
Cut him talking.
But keep me saying he's an asshole friend.
Yeah, but you've said that you like my knowledge of stuff, so I can do this kind of thing because that's what. Hey-o! Welcome to another episode of the Best Friends Discuss podcast. It's official. We're a year old. Wait, no. No, that's not quite right, Brad?
No, not at all. Unless we're counting dog years.
Can we? Is that allowed, Gage?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. But it's our New Year's episode, our New Year's Eve episode, however you want it. Brad had a great idea. This is all Brad's fault. If it's a good idea, it's my idea. But if it's a bad idea, it's Brad's fault. To do a clip show of stuff we've cut and are embarrassed that we even said, but Brad held it over our heads and blackmailed us. So that's a really good way to put it, right, Gage?
He twisted my arm and told me that I had to drink the rest of the booze in his refrigerator before the end of the year. So I'm here.
Oh, that's why you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really twisted your arm on that one.
Yeah, I'm a liver. Just couldn't handle it.
So yeah, we just have a bunch of different clips that Brad has cut because of it was honestly it's a lot of me just saying funny stuff that I didn't ever want to see the light of day. So that's
Some
great.
of it's a little too offensive to go on the regular show, or randomly they said as I walked out the room.
That's my favorite part.
Nonetheless, we still love you.
Or it's just kind of like, not necessarily boring conversation, but it was conversations that didn't really apply to anything, or / we just cut because length of time. Anyway.
We got off topic on some of them. It
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, like Pokemon.
I don't know
But
what you're talking about.
that's okay, because let's roll that clip that you saved. It's my catchphrase. Save that clip. Am I right? Thanks, Dane. What is the most unprofessional thing you've seen someone do? Or did I just kind of rope us into something we shouldn't talk about? I have a different one.
Quit their job over chairs.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
We're deleting that.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. That was funny, but also that. Okay. Do you guys actually have an answer to this, or should I take a different?
Oh.
I mean, I don't have anything that's as interesting as that. I literally just saw a guy tell a customer to fuck off. Like, that was...
Yeah.
That's not really,
Okay, how about this? Different question. This one is way better. That was a low blow, Gage.
What? Do you remember that? That was one of my favorite moments.
So, I don't necessarily remember a lot of everything on these
That's
clips.
why we brought you in.
So they're kind of cheated because both of you have already listened to these clips.
Well, I mean, it is the host and the co-host.
I have not listened to these. So you hit play and everyone started looking at me and I was like, well, what's going to happen? And then that did. Wow.
Yeah. Low blow. It was funny, don't get me wrong. That was funny, but that hurt a little.
You know what? Fuck you. I love you. Thanks for coming.
Aw. Classic catchphrase we do.
That was good. I'm proud of that one.
You should be.
To this day, I know it was low. I know it was cold, but
No, you should be, because that's probably the best moment you had. There isn't many. See, that was also a low blow. But that's okay, Gage. We're friends. We're better off this way.
we'll move forward and see who has more of these little clips than.
Wow.
Oh, okay. You want to make this a competition? Because you just said, I've listened to it. You have not.
Let's lighten the mood a little bit at least, all right? Jesus.
Hey,
Stop.
Brad, when you're listening to this, just remember that you're the greatest brother-in-law that I had that speaks English first.
That's very sweet. So,
That was so
Aw,
sweet.
It was so sweet.
I saw him the other day.
Did you?
I did.
Scott? Old Scotty boy?
What a great customer he is. We locked eyes, and I told him that I still yet to be caught. So
I was about to say, did you like look over your shoulder for his wife?
he was coming in too obvious. I feel like if he would have been in for a distraction, he wouldn't have played it the way he did.
I mean, you said he was just obvious, so I mean, you obviously saw him.
I saw him before he saw me.
Now, obviously you weren't going to get attacked because he did tell me he was going to download the song of how a fight starts before anything happens. You'd hear the
I should at least really start trying to pay attention more to the stereo at work, because that'll be my telling sign. The unfortunate thing about that right now is it's Christmas time, so I'm just ignoring all of the obnoxious Christmas music.
You know when you're not hearing Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You" and it cuts in the Pokemon fight song, then you know.
Well, see, the best
You're
thing is,
screwed.
I bet you I probably won't realize it until I'm like whistling it or like humming along, be halfway through the song, and I'll be like, "Why is this so familiar?" And then it'll be too late. It'll just be too late.
I want security footage of that. Too bad the security footage is not audio based. But boy howdy, it
I
would be
think
awesome.
the visuals is all you really need. You could probably just fill in the rest.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Hey, but congrats to Brad for being a good brother-in-law who speaks English.
First,
First. So,
Seem-
good on you.
key.
Yes.
Yeah.
Small victories for us white
It's-
folk.
All I can get at this point.
No touchdowns, Brad?
No. And just to prove that, it goes right into the next clip.
And it was dark. It was a.
We now know how Spider-Man keeps his identity secret, because as soon as he puts on those glasses, Mike can't tell the difference.
First of all, that's Superman. You idiot.
What did I say?
Spider-Man. Oh,
Are you serious?
Yes, dead
We're
serious.
cutting that.
I just want to point out that Brad said Spider-Man when he meant Superman about Clark Kent putting glasses on. He thought Spider-Man did that.
You even said
No,
Peter
I meant
Parker.
Superman.
He even said Peter Parker.
No, I didn't.
No, he just said Spider-Man. He didn't say Peter Parker. I won't throw him up that much anyways.
Can't wait to
You're-
play this back.
You're trying really hard, and he's gonna cut all this out.
Yeah.
So you know what you have to do? You have to make a callback to it like 30 seconds to like 5 minutes, and then 7
I'll delete
minutes.
this whole goddamn thing.
Okay, so
All right, I have to say, by that, fuck you and fuck Scott.
What?
All right, because both of you were fucking me over. You're trying to like make it sound like I was way worse and said Peter Parker at nowhere once. We ran that clip, didn't fucking happen.
Yeah.
2, that whole goddamn episode, Scott tried to screw me
Yeah, I know.
and constantly bring up shit that I was gonna cut. The whole fucking episode.
My favorite part was he thought he was helping you by keeping continuity
Oh.
perfect for you. But no, it just messed you up. And but real quick, for our sake and for the audience's sake, which brand owns Spider-Man, and which brand owns Superman?
Warhorse. What?
I was gonna say Victoria's
You mean Dark Horse?
Secret and Macy's.
Victoria's Secret and Macy's.
No, not the right answer.
I
Darn.
wish.
Well, also
In their cosplay section?
also you said Warhorse.
I know.
It's Dark Horse.
On purpose, asshole.
Was it? Because I don't know now, since you don't know the difference.
I mean, since we're talking about Dark Horse.
Well, the problem is...
We all love Katy Perry, right?
I'm 10 minutes done with this.
10 minutes? We'll get there.
Yeah, don't worry. It's another
That's
clip.
another clip, yeah.
But you've admitted you are on. You do know the difference between
Yes,
the
I
two. You just is it a slip of the tongue, slip of the wrist.
That's why it was deleted the first
Flick
time.
of the wrist.
Flick of the wrist. That is a Queen song.
Better than a flick of the bean.
I think it was.
A flick of the wrist.
I'm sorry, have you not listened to the last episode?
Oh,
No, I have. I told you I'm behind. Ah, god damn it.
It's pretty great. Brad had a great moment. No, I had a great moment. He then had a better moment.
Yeah.
Like to the equivalent of like we probably each got like a nincompoop point. So
The only time I ever reference that is when I play with the nincompoop trophy in your office.
you know what's funny? He owes you that trophy because you're the second winner.
Oh yeah,
Go fuck yourself, it's mine.
But
shared custody.
But since
Shared custody.
I think we ended the game where we each had 1 point left, Brad, you and I, or I had 1 point and you had
were
2
really
points.
close to
We
going
were
the
really
second
close.
time.
So what we were saying was when the next person won, we would give you the trophy and then take it away from you, Gage, for the next winner.
It's just.
Mean, low blow.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily consider it a low blow. But it is, like, it just kind of hurts my feelings a little bit because you guys didn't realize that I would not have given either of you the trophy.
Yeah, that's fair. Except for I know your locker combo, so.
You mean 000? Because there's not a combination on it. Ever.
Making it easy. Brad,
Yes.
roll the next clip.
Alright.
They split a candy bar, going back to Diego and Dora. Diego's leaving, so they split a candy bar. Oh, miss you, prima. That's how you say cousin in Spanish, primo and prima. Okay? I'm going to tell you couldn't figure that by context clues.
No, I got it. You go on.
Let me guess, you were good at math.
How dare you? Is it because I'm Asian?
No, it's because you can't problem solve.
Oh.
Anyways, that's for another podcast about my views on the education system, but that's for a whole nother day. Okay, so, okay, it's a great silent moment right there. I'm gonna definitely talk about that silent moment over and over again, so Brad cannot cut that. So remember that if there's a sudden jump and not like about 2 seconds of silence, Brad cut something.
He's fucking you over.
It's for comedic value.
I know, but you know how hard it takes him 4
I'm
hours.
saving him time. He doesn't gotta cut something. Okay, you'll cut back to Dora and Diego. Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, so Diego leaves, cuts 10 years in the future.
Wow.
Scott is hard to try to edit around.
Yes, he really is. But I have to know, was there that big gap that you couldn't tell I edited? That's the key question.
That is a good question. Maybe go back and re-listen to I Am Boots, our Dora the Explorer movie review that we did with Scott.
Yeah, who did better? Scott trying to fuck me over, or me trying to edit around his fuck-ups?
Who gets the point?
I would honestly say, though, it was a very clean match between the both of you. The more I listen to Scott in this podcast, the more that I realize that you and him play very opposite roles of than what you really are in life in this podcast. Scott's a family man, and he goes to church.
Oh,
A whole family man.
low blow.
He goes to church and all these other things. When he comes on here, he's just like, he turns into the Antichrist.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm away from the wife, the kids, my church.
Time to let loose, I guess.
It's weird when he comes in and he's like a leather daddy. Sorry. A biker. That's what I mean. Like he has assless chaps, but that's for somebody else.
How did you find out about those?
You told me. From the last time you were over at his place. He actually said you left your pair over there, so.
I am so in trouble because he told me to keep that between us.
That's okay.
This is why I shouldn't
That's
drink
okay.
water on the podcast.
You're right. That's okay because Brad saved that clip. We could do it for next year.
You can't do it for next year because we're still in this year.
Shit.
You fucked up, bud. You fucked up.
You know what's better than that, though? Playing the next clip.
Yeah, playing the next clip.
Do you want a Rice Krispie?
I'll take a Rice Krispie. I haven't had dinner.
Yeah, make one of your kids get a Rice Krispie.
I mean, that's what they're here for. Intermission.
Servant number 1. No, not you. You're number 3. Gosh, you doofy bastard.
All right, you call for them.
It shows even more how right Gage was. Because I don't even remember which kid came in to answer
That was
the call.
my dog.
Oh,
That's what I said. You're
Kid
number 3.
Which is so wrong because technically he's number 4.
Doofy bastard.
That's right. I totally forgot. Omega just wobbled in with his stupid ears. You doofy bastard. Is that the unofficial official name of your dog? Is Doofy Bastard?
Or Doobie?
Doobie Bastard?
Doobie Bastard?
Ooh.
Because he does act a little loopy all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe he's just going out there and, a little bit of that reefer out in the yard.
He's been watching Willie Nelson.
Smoking a little bit of the doobie.
He's been watching
He
Willie
ain't
Nelson.
sharing, that's for goddamn sure.
What? Inconsiderate.
Little
You
bastard.
feed him.
Little bastard.
It's like maybe he was watching a Willie Nelson documentary. Finally, I got that out.
You feel better?
What was... So I listened to something not too long ago in regards to Willie Nelson.
Mm-hmm. I think I know what you're about to say.
And talking about how, I forget who the country artist was, but he literally wrote a song about smoking weed with how he would never ever smoke weed with Willie Nelson ever again. Because all this man does is he gets all of his friends together and just gets them absolutely, almost...
Snoop Dogg level?
I was going to say slight downsy because they got that high. Sounds like a man I need to befriend.
Also, I'm confused. Were you just segueing into the next clip?
I absolutely was.
Because I
That
don't...
was a horrible segue.
Real quick, Brad, this might get cut. Does it even mention that?
No.
Or was that just the...
That was just the episode
title
it was
name?
under.
Okay. Alright, go ahead with the next clip. This one's a long one. Which involves you a lot.
Great.
Just want to make sure that's very solidified in this conversation. If you don't like brown people, you might as well turn it off. Skip this podcast. I don't care.
It's this one.
But you're gonna hear a lot of brown talk here.
I have to say, Scott.
It's also a reference to poop, but we'll get to that later.
Scott, I have to say, I really love your colorful commentary.
That joke is also supposedly good for 2 white dudes because they can talk about color only when it's a joke.
But Brad can't see a lot of colors. So. Okay, anyway.
Wait for Brad to be the more evolved species here.
Problem with live shows. Fucked up our own clip. Wrong clip, but that was great.
I mean... Scott said you evolved into the better person by not seeing color, but what else evolves? Pokemon. Roll the next clip. That's how you save it.
That was perfect. Mike.
Thank you.
Give me.
But on a little side note, for the people that don't know, I like Pokemon Go. When it first was released, like the date and all that, super excited about it. Until I found out that it was going to be released when I was in the middle of my deployment. So by the time I got back to the States, the whole Pokemon Go thing came and gone, died out.
Wait, so you weren't catching Sandshrews in the desert?
Honestly, I wish. The only problem is you need service.
You were catching
to
bullets.
catch Pokemon
Yeah.
in the desert.
Grenade! I choose you!
RB to throw back.
Yeah.
So when I came back, the whole thing kind of like died out, and I didn't really get into it again until I moved here.
Yeah.
Where I can ride my bike,
Minnesota.
Get Minnesota, eh?
Yeah.
And
In cold weather.
well, it gets cold, yeah, here too. But we're riding around and this, that, and the other, so I got back into it. I mean, the winter, it dies down. I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm not going anywhere. Everyone can suck a dick. But in the summertime, I'm like full Pokemon mode. Let's go do this shit. So, every like 6 to 7 p.m. day in September, I don't know if it's like every day or every Wednesday of the month, there are like 3 legendary Pokemon that are guaranteed. It's like almost every raid is one of the 3 from 6 to 7. So I went on my first went out on a big raid that was publicly announced.
For drugs?
I was on drugs, but not for drugs.
Oh.
I was on drugs for Pokemon.
But you're not for drugs?
I'm for drugs when playing Pokemon and just about every normal day life. If you haven't noticed, I'm very pro alcohol and pro drugs. Experiences, if you need a guide. Fun fact, no one knows this, well, the 2 people I'm sitting with, I'm an ordained minister, but I prefer, recently I found out that I prefer to go by the title of shaman. Because a shaman is usually the one, like if you want to smoke some peyote or go to the middle of the Amazon and take some drug out of a fucking cactus and go on a spiritual adventure, they're called shamans. So I am now Shaman Gage.
You don't want to come up with a better first name? I'm not saying your first name isn't good, but like to make it mesh with shaman.
Maybe we'll work on it.
Yeah.
We'll work on it and get back to you guys.
Like the Love Guru.
Well, yeah. Well,
Marishka Hargate.
Did you hear me? Shaman.
He's, instead of a minister.
I prefer that. I found out that a lot of people that take people out and do drugs in the wilderness,
Like
they
peyote.
go by shaman.
Or
So I'm now Shaman Gage.
Or Pac-Man.
He said that I should pick like a. You're an asshole. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
First was Mike. Second was Brad. So I prefer to go by Shaman. You had a good point though, Mike. We should come up with a better name. Shaman, something that flows.
Because he said Shaman Gage, and I said something that meshes better with it.
So we'll work on that and get back to you. I also officiate weddings for 2 cases of beer. How
about Shaman Mojo? No, that doesn't work.
I thought about that
Mojo
already.
Jojo.
Though.
Shaman Mojo Jojo.
But so I went on this raid
Shaman Jojo
thing and met up at the first place that was closest to me, and had 10 people randomly meet up, and then we kept walking in between raids, and I ended up with a group of 20-something people on campus doing a raid. It was fucking insane. It was amazing. It's truly solidified this experience for me. A little late to the game. I also received an invitation for an X raid in Pokemon. So you win a raid, and they randomly send out invitations, and it's time and date you have received and it will unfold. I'll show you.
It's like an underground.
Pretty much. So it's
raid.
like kind of no. It's an above ground catching
I guess.
virtual Pokemon off your telephone with a bunch of other people that love Pokemon. But I got it. I was like, I fucking made it. So on September, I don't know, whatever, Friday 13th, some bullshit. At between 3 to 3:45, I have a raid pass for a specific raid at a specific location for me and whoever else got invited. Super fucking stoked for it. Can't wait. I'll keep you guys updated. Let's go. Pokemon Go.
All right. Before we finish this, let's get this out of the way. Brad, what's your favorite Pokemon? Wait, have we done this? I feel like we did.
Yes.
Brad, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Gyarados.
Okay.
We did this on the pod.
I don't know if it was on the pod, but I thought so.
You Gyarados?
I thought so.
You're one of those fucking Magikarp fuckers.
Fuck yeah.
By the way, it's bullshit. Most third evolution Pokemon take 100 candies. Pokemon Go, Gyarados is 400.
Jeez.
Are you kidding me? It's bullshit.
I mean, he is the king of the sea.
Gage, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Dude, I throw it way back, man. Like, I started with, like, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance.
I think we all
I hit it all. You know, we all hit it all. Yeah. Dude, I mean, I know it's super popular, but that's just my boy. Fucking Charizard, man. Every time the only time I've ever picked a starter Pokemon that was not fire was, like, Totodile? The
You
one
didn't
that,
have the choice.
Oh, in the second generation.
yeah, that, like, he evolves in, like, the water type that evolves in, like, the giant fucking walking crocodile, which I literally just picked the most badass looking one in the third evolution at that point. But I've always picked fire, like, you always start with Charmander or Torchic.
Yeah.
And then was the fire monkey one.
It was like Primeape or something like that.
Something like that.
It was.
No?
Because that's
I
Mike. That's Mankey's
Oh, that's
second.
right. That's right. That's
Hold on, I have
Isn't it
these.
start with a G or something?
I have the second evolution.
So you're gonna. So for the new one, you're gonna be the bunny.
Dude, I don't give a shit.
Score Bunny.
Charizard, by the way, is my second highest powered Pokemon in my whole index. But let's see, yeah, second evolution of the monkey dude. Monferno is the second evolution. I don't know what the first evolution is.
Does it not tell you?
You can't. I've already evolved him. But I've always gone fire. That's just because it's the fire in my fucking soul. Other than when I didn't have a fucking chance.
Oh.
You spell it wrong.
It's Chimchar.
How are you just gonna do that? I hate you. I never thought this would be so hard to fucking find. Oh. In the anime, they consider like the Pokemon cartoon an anime?
Yes.
Really?
They absolutely do.
my god. I wouldn't. That's a cartoon.
No, I mean
Evolved from Chimchar.
Chimchar.
Chimchar. Yeah.
Absolutely, Chimchar. So I've always done fire until the Totodile or whatever.
Yeah.
When it was like, I literally just had to choose. I'm like, all right, cool. We're gonna pick the one that looks the coolest. And Water type won that fight. But yeah, so Charizard,
Good pick. Yeah.
fucking rolling that bitch. Good pick.
Gyarados.
Absolutely.
Gyarados will destroy.
Depends on his power level.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're right.
And moves. They did update Pokemon Go. It's like once they hit the third evolution, you can add a new move. It used to replace the current like basic charged move.
Mm-hmm.
Now it adds a whole third attack. So it's like I can either I tap to base attack, and then it's like I have like Dragon Pulse, which I get like 3 times, or I can keep attacking until my overload goes all the way up, and then I use overload.
I'm sorry, I have to pause this. I did not realize until listening to this time how sexual you made that sound right there.
Overload.
After your Dragon Pulse? You son of a bitch. The sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex, I tell you what.
The one and only.
So it's kind of altered that, but
Mike, what's yours? Mine is Greymon, and I'm out.
Woo! Greymon?
I know his real Pokemon.
It's
favorite. Mr. Mime.
Oh God, no. No, Greymon. I was making a joke about Digimon.
No, I
We
know
know.
what Digimon is. The people listening might not know, but Digimon Master, Digimon Classic, Digimon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love Digimon.
Digimon was actually a good spinoff that like never really gained the traction that it should have.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you remember when they like kind of made like Digimon and like kind of semi like Tamagotchi pets?
Yes.
That should have flown. That should have fucking taken the fuck off, and it didn't, and I was super upset about it.
But yeah, mine is Agu Greymon.
God, you suck.
Mike,
You don't
I'm
even know
about-
the names of them.
I'm about to make
I was close.
Brad the
Agumon,
lead
Greymon,
host,
Metal Greymon, War Greymon. Come on. Figure it
and
out.
I'm gonna become the new co-host if you keep this track up. We're talking about Pokemon.
Okay, fine. My favorite Pokemon, if we're not talking about the starters, is Eevee. I've always liked
But
Eevee.
what? Okay, you can't.
But-
when it comes to Eevee, you have
So
to
you like
elaborate.
base Eevee?
Yes. No, I absolutely like base Eevee.
No one likes fucking Eevee.
Yeah, so does my
Do you
daughter.
know who likes Eevee?
Okay, let me explain.
Terrorists. We might need to have a conversation after
Hold on.
recording.
Hold on. I like
Hold on.
I like base Eevee because then I can choose
No, that doesn't
later.
count. That doesn't count. No.
No, but also out of the original 3 evolutions, I think I like
It doesn't have to be the original
Flareon.
3 because Gyarados isn't
Oh,
original.
no, he's saying the original 3 evolutions of Eevee.
Yeah. I like Flareon over all the other ones. But Eevee is just like, basically I think of it as like, if I wanted a Pokemon pet, that's the Pokemon pet I would kind of start with.
Eevee?
Yeah,
Because you have options.
I have options.
But remember, those options, they
Like,
become restricted
you know-
once you've evolved.
Once you've
That's
done
it.
it once, you're done.
yeah, I know, I would just have all of the Eevees and then evolve them. But like, you know how hard it would
It doesn't
be?
work that way.
You know how hard it would be to take care of a goddamn Gyarados?
Not that hard. You get a fucking swimming pool and call it a day.
Right?
By the way, I just want to say, we are going way too long on this.
There's gonna be a lot that's
Oh,
cut
I'm
out
cutting
of
out
this
like
stuff.
half this
Yeah.
stuff. Even if it's just like capped for extra clips.
Yeah, okay. I want to say how underutilized and underappreciated Lapras is.
I
Lapras
think
is a
we
really
should
good
cut the whole
Pokemon.
Pokemon thing out. of
Yeah,
this
that's what I was
episode,
going to do.
And we'll make next time we record.
No, fuck that shit. We'll go all in because if you want to bring up Digimon,
No.
I can do that for fucking.
I have not watched Digimon in forever. I can go.
But I'm saying, like, we will do another episode where we hit, if we want to hit Digimon, we hit Digimon, but we'll go all in on Pokemon. It's something that spurred my mind, and I didn't realize it was going to spur such a conversation. Cut all of Pokemon out of this, and we'll do a Pokemon episode.
Okay, fine. Well, I'm cool with doing a
Okay.
Pokemon episode.
And that'll give you a little bit more time to, like, actually get a real answer.
I do have a real answer. It's
Yeah.
Charizard.
You can't pick
I
mine.
know. That's why I had to pick somebody else.
You can pick Charizard.
You
He's a
can pick
badass
Charizard.
bitch.
He is.
The new,
he was a
and
shithead
we,
in the-
We can even talk about the new movie.
Oh, Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, the Pikachu. We'll do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Pokemon segment. Can't wait. All right.
All right. So, you guys said there was a lot of me in that.
Yes.
I didn't believe you until I sat here for the last
Long time.
at least 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So, A, I hate that you guys don't know sign language because I couldn't communicate with you while we were listening to the clip.
I know some sign language.
B, Charizard is still a boss-ass bitch.
Mm-hmm.
C, I think I should become a cop so that my name could be Shaman Lawman.
Jesus. I was gonna ask you if you came up with a better name.
Just now. This is all while listening to this.
By the way, my favorite thing about re-listening to this clip show is seeing Gage agree with himself in the past. Where, like...
You would say something,
like I said,
either one of you. And, like, the whole part where you were like,
Garrett,
how the fuck do you take care of a Gyarados? And in my mind, I was like, you buy a swimming pool. And then Clip Gage was like, you buy a swimming pool and you're done with it.
And Gage was like, fuck, that's my man right there.
My boy Blue.
But yeah, so I came up with a new shaman name for you.
Okay.
That you could go by. Charmin? Where you can give peyote to people, and then you can take Charmin Ultra Soft and wipe up their drool coming out of their mouth because they're comatose.
Well, yeah, except for the fact that that's toilet paper, which means you're implying that I'm wiping people's asses.
You're right. I thought that was paper towels.
No, that's the brawny man. Shaman Brahmin? Brahmin!
Okay, I quickly want to get away from this.
Shaman Ramen?
Shaman Ramen, dude. You could be a traveling person.
I can spiritually guide you through these things as well as have ramen waiting at the end of your experience.
Put peyote in the top of ramen. The other thing I wanted to touch on was, how was the X-Raid? We never got an update on that. What a better time than now to put you on the spot.
X-Ray for what?
X-Raid, you were talking about
the
how
X-Raid.
you got...
Okay, so that... Trash.
Yeah?
The very first one that I got invited to, it was the current... Like, we just got the short end of the stick. It was the current legendary Pokemon that was already in the normal raids. Not even, like, a different form. So I showed up, and I was a little pissed. But I've had a couple since then, and they were amazing. We actually also had there was a Mewtwo big event raid that happened a couple months ago. They got canceled. And then they re-invited everyone to come out on like some random Wednesday to make up that Mewtwo raid. I have not seen, like, the numbers that I was talking about for this, inferior. Rookie numbers, and the community, they truly pumped it up. There was at least 300 people, at least, at the starting gym. And then we started this giant trail through the park and then onto campus and through campus. People were like, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, dude, we're just playing Pokemon. Like, I thought that, I didn't realize that was still such a big thing. Or that they thought that it was like a solo activity. They were not expecting just this giant train. Because you can, as soon as you start like a gym battle, you can start walking to the next gym and it'll keep going. You can keep fighting them. So it just kind of continued to elongate. And I would probably be safe to say that there was like a 1.5 to 2 mile long line of people.
Of virgins.
Well, no, I was in that line.
Of virgins.
The sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex could never be a virgin.
So are you saying by the end of the raid, there was less virgins?
Well, I mean, as prey does. And the former that goes after prey.
Were you about to quote the scripture on me? Were you about to like prey onto thee of the prey or something? Like, were you about to preach to me?
Hey man, the Shaman Lawman. He knows his scripture.
You know what? I know my scripture and my laws.
Oh, for a second, I thought you said llama.
Shama Llama?
So I was thinking like you were Emperor Cusco from Emperor's New Groove. We just need to turn you into a llama so you could be a shaman llama.
Oh.
So, well,
Halloween 2K20.
2K 920. Yeah. Okay, so Gage will see you in 2092. Let's go to the next clip.
Okay. So
Like it's all about me, Mike.
Oh, okay. So you're saying because you're my sister, I can't have another sister?
Yeah.
Or
Sorry, Matt.
that's getting cut. That's getting cut. That's getting cut. That was really fucking funny, though. You can save that clip.
Don't
Hey.
cut that.
Hey, save the clip. Save the clip. We're cutting it.
That was so great. That was so well timed of my sister.
Oh my god.
That just shows the comedic prowess my family has.
Oh, it's friggin' amazing.
Oh my god. And originally why we cut it was we didn't want to offend my brother, but I mean, I was thinking about this recently. He has come out as gay, and so why not say what he is? He's gay. He's proud of it. He's happy about it. So
It makes for great moments like that.
oh, it really does. It really just shows the kind of prowess our family has. All right. So the next clip, I'm not quite proud of, but like I said before, I say stuff to just be funny without thinking, and that's what we mainly we cut the clip of. So don't even look at the paper gauge. Just wait till you hear it.
He WWGD'd this shit.
What would Gage do?
We'll see.
What are you doing?
Pop that pussy like groceries. I just want to watch. Oh, we're cutting that.
I'm gonna make that the title.
That's a good theme. What should we title this?
But
Yeah, you just sent it.
yeah. It's oh god, it would be so
Pop
great
that,
to have
pop
to
that
have
pussy like groceries.
Yeah, I just thought it would be funny.
Felt the moment.
No, I didn't feel the moment because I was in a room with my best friend and my sister. Definitely didn't feel a moment. I just thought it would be really funny to just because there was a lull, and you know what happens when I get a lull. I just kind of just
there's random bullets of information come out.
Yeah.
Such as pop that pussy like groceries.
yeah, or another clip that will feature on this episode that involves you.
Oh, I think that's one of my favorite ones.
It's one of my favorite ones too.
It's not gonna be my favorite one.
No,
Alrighty. Next.
but we'll let you know when that clip comes up.
Yes, we will.
Just in case, this is the clip.
I hope your dog's not smart enough to come in out of the rain.
Who was that, by the way?
Mandy.
That was Mandy.
Oh, that was Mandy? Oh, that's right, because of the it was hailing. For some reason, I thought that was Sammy.
No.
Okay, gotcha. That was Mandy.
Sammy was way too afraid to go after my dog.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't remember Sammy saying that, but that's right. It was Mandy because it was hailing, and it even affected the audio when we were recording.
Yep.
So that's right. I don't know how well that picked up on it, though.
I might have to just cut that one in.
Yeah.
We'll see. Now for the gold mine of clips.
Oh, jeez.
The one that we named Super Fight, or the one I aptly named A Fucking Wreck to Edit.
Because
You don't drink whiskey before recording.
So this was the clip that almost broke you, or this was the episode that almost broke you, Brad, because Scott and Gage were relentless.
I don't know what happened. We just synced up on the same brain wavelength, and
Yeah.
hey, love you. Fuck you. Thanks for coming.
You know what? The only saving grace is I wasn't the only one that was broken. Okay? You shared.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
And on that note,
I tried to keep this train a going.
Here we go.
When this episode comes
cut
out,
from
this
the
is
actual
gonna be
editing.
It's a 3-hour recording episode
If it's
released
less
as a
than 90
30-minute bonus.
If it's less than 90 minutes, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm not. I'm just gonna wait for the highlight film to come out.
Well, you got your wish there, Gage.
Here you go, Gage. All for you.
Yeah.
Next.
Head in his hands.
I'm sorry, are you doing a Destiny emote? Like, what the fuck's going on here? Are you making noodles?
No, he's doing a Fortnite.
Sounds like numbnuts.
This one episode is the one episode I wish we had a video recorder for.
Honestly, it would have been good video footage.
Oh my god.
I don't even remember what happened in there because at one point during that entire thing, which I don't remember if you kept it in or not, Brad, Gage just started screaming.
I cut out so many of those. There was a few clips going through the clip shows where I kept it and I played it and went, oh god, and just had to stop.
Yeah.
Like, it was bad.
Yeah, because Gage just wanted to see how big the waveform he could get it.
There's so many clips in this that I had to cut. Speaking of that and him trying to get waveforms, there's literally just a clip in there that goes, oh, look, another butt plug. Because that's what it looked like on Audacity, just the waveform.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Gage and Scott just started trying to make butt plugs out of the waveforms.
Yeah.
Well, it was either we were making butt plugs out of the waveforms, or we would have tried to give the Domino's lady a butt plug. I think we picked the lesser of two evils there.
Yeah. Well, you never know when you're hanging out with the sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I like to keep you on your toes.
And to the next one.
We don't talk
We
about
don't recognize the new one.
unless it's sexually
Yeah,
on here.
fuck women.
This episode is just gonna get deleted as a whole.
My god. The work in this one alone.
Look at how much time there is, okay? I'm just saying.
So,
Sorry, Scott.
So with this episode specifically, we obviously have a little sheet here that lays out kind of the general timeline of how these clips are. And, you know, there's a couple that have like 4 bullet points. And then there's this episode that has like 10. Not proud of it, but also not ashamed of it. Just us at our finest hour.
Speaking of proud.
Okay. Can we just pause real quick? I want to point something out when it comes to cultural appropriation. There was a news article that I saw, someone showed me in a Yahoo like news feed, and it was all like, man wearing Day of the Dead mask arrested for cultural appropriation as he robbed a bank. And it was like, the whole thing was like, he was being charged with cultural appropriation, and then among other things, and the little shot of him is him walking into a bank with a gun, and it's like, but we're gonna talk about cultural appropriation.
By the way, thank you, California, for that.
Yeah, that was a guy.
way to really just,
Damn liberal media.
and really just hit the nail on the head there, folks.
Alright. Anyways.
I got nothing to say about that.
Oh.
That.
Fuck. I guess the biggest takeaway from that is maybe we'll have to do a poll about this or something. Is it folks or folks?
Ooh. Say the second one.
Folks.
Folks.
You want to come meet my folks?
Yeah.
Or you want to come meet my folks?
So folks is more like folks singers.
Folklore.
Yeah, folklore. Folks are more for.
I promise you that's a potato situation, and if you want to argue with me,
I'm pretty sure
not gonna
that's a
happen.
flamingo and a rhino situation.
put your money where your mouth ducks. Whoa! The only money I put down is.
He really goes for it. He really puts the effort into, like, you don't fully commit. You don't actually spit in your hands, which I almost want you to. But I think it's funnier that you make the, like, cartoon sound effect to it.
Yeah, God, Gage. Will you put the D in deliver? God.
I don't
10 minutes ago with this. It's not even the next clip yet.
I don't think we want delivery on this.
It's DiGiorno.
There you go. That's Mike. I'm Brad. You said, Brad, ignore Brad.
This is
Just
when we
put your third card
This
down.
is when we learned that Gage has had his hands in edibles today.
I wish. Thank you, Brad, for really understanding me.
Damn it. He's Brad.
I said Brad. Brad, the edibles are the clarity.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Thanks, man.
All right. We need to know which one of us is Brad.
Brad?
He
Brad?
looked at you. What?
Dad?
Nope.
Dad?
Nope.
Not touching that one.
And keep rolling.
Maybe Scott could be your leather daddy, like usual.
Only if he wears his assless chaps.
You know what? Since Scott couldn't be with us today, I figure I'll be the persona of Scott, where I'm gonna keep bringing it up so you can't cut it.
You got to bring up a lot more racist jokes too.
He's good at that. At least better than me.
Next clip.
I laugh because there's a joke between me and my wife that I'm not going to go into for her sake.
My wife.
And for Brad's kind of at the same time.
And yeah, for Brad. We'll play it out for Brad.
Did he ever mention the joke?
I don't remember.
I don't remember
I don't
either.
remember.
I hope he did.
Next time Scott's on, we'll ask him about the joke. 10 minutes and Mike's already.
Oh, this one happened early on.
All of this happened early on. Good God.
Karen,
She's soft.
you know.
I'll take it there.
I use Dave. He's not soft.
So done.
Oh, no, I'm gonna keep that one.
I was just gonna say, Karen came up to me and asked for a raise, and I said,
Oh, you gave her a raise.
Have you actually been outmatched?
No, you know, we just have to keep talking so we can't cut all the dead air. We're gonna just not begin the mic word.
We'll cover you, bud.
Thank you.
Was that Dave or David?
Dave.
Dave? So, you're telling me that not only did you give Karen a raise, but you gave Dave a raise as well?
Nope. Brad did. Brad and Dave equally raise each other.
You make me proud. At least you're comfortable with your sexuality.
Scott and you are each other's leather daddies, and then Brad and Dave are just bodybuilders to each other. And then I'm a third single party, single forever. So
Well, no, you gotta get it right. Scott and I mean, yeah, we like to have some fun from time to time, but we refer to each other in a different light. Brad here and Dave, they just go and get a pump on, man.
something's
I'm
pumping.
done. I'm done already.
Oh, you mean my clip of me being done in the first 10 minutes? Now you're done?
Yeah. The difference is I lasted more than 10 minutes. All right.
Low blow.
Some of it come.
Gage likes donkey dick. That's a keeper clip right there. Hey, Brad, save that clip.
Yeah. Hey, can you send that to me as like an audio file? I have a need for a new ringtone.
I never even thought about making these as ringtones.
Oh my god! Just imagine all the fans sell them for 10 cents each. You'd have
Gage Loves Donkey Dick would be literally the best top seller on iTunes Audio or something.
no. I need to copy that so that way whenever Brad calls me, it just the ringtone is just Gage likes donkey dick. Gage likes donkey. Hold on, one more time. Okay, we're good.
And that's the other clip where the person delivering the pizza just gave us the pizzas or knocked on the door and we paused it. We got the pizza and we were getting right back into recording and Gage was about to say the next thing and I thought it would be funny to just trip him up like usual. And I think that's almost everybody's favorite clip.
I think that was the best attempt that you had at fucking just everything up. You succeeded.
Thank you. Maybe I should do more of that.
And we'll figure out some sort of level on Patreon or something in which you could purchase Gage Loves Donkey Dick. Both text tone and
Emote?
Whoa! I wasn't ready. See, the way my bank account's set up, I got a checking. No emote. That will not happen.
It's just Gage cut out face and then eggplant.
Actually, I could make a military joke out of this, because our jerry cans, the things you put fuel in the military, you carry this big long black flexible hose that screws onto the lid to put it in the gas tanks.
Yeah.
And it is called a donkey dick. So
So you really truly liked it because it made your job easier, right? To fill.
That still makes your statement false because I didn't love them.
Yeah, but it didn't stop you from taking one to the bed with you.
I mean, I manhandled the shit out of those donkey dicks.
Nobody's arguing that. You're the sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm just saying, tiny arms, giant donkey dick.
Makes the donkey dick look huge.
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 China, it's huge. Cheaters.
Oh.
Cheaters.
No, I don't want it. Actually, stop. I already missed the one with the Domino's lady. I'm not missing another one.
I wish you would have gotten the Domino's like.
I thought we were gonna add it. That was the funny part.
That wasn't that one.
It was just
Yeah.
Okay.
But that is why we no longer pause when one of us has to get up. Because there's too many good clips that we missed because of the Domino's lady.
Yeah, I
don't know why you paused it for that, honestly. You shouldn't have, because even my commentary with the Domino's lady, telling her about us recording.
Oh, I know.
You fucked it up.
It was a mistake. I was the one who said pause it.
Now, the only good thing that came out of pausing it
was Gage loves donkey
dick.
dick.
I'm pretty sure I said giant in there. Okay, you need the full adjective.
Yeah, you kept saying you said Peter Parker too, and we all know that was wrong.
Ooh.
Play the next clip.
By the way, we are recording this. By the way, Brett,
I'm not cheating.
Yeah, if Brad, Gage, and I are not scheming, this was added before we recorded. So, dude, add Kratos.
I remember what we were doing. You and Scott left to go do whatever, to go bathroom break, smoke break kind of stuff. And so I sat next to Gage, and we added more lists or names to the list.
Yep.
And we got to, in the end, because it was the last round, we chose. And so he added Daenerys Targaryen, Mother of Dragons, with all 3 dragons.
Yep.
And that's when I added Kratos and a bunch of other stuff. We were not cheating, right? Right, Gage?
We didn't cheat.
Yeah, no. If anything, we just added to the comedy and the success of it. Because if I remember right, you lost that one.
You lost a lot of those.
So we're not cheaters. Trump is.
Hey, you gotta tell yourself what you gotta tell yourself.
Real quick. Cut out the Trump part. I don't want that in there.
On our clip show, he wants to cut it out.
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't think
a
that's how
clip
it
show, I think we add that clip to the end of the clip show.
How about you cut that, and at the end of the clip show, we add the China's asshole, Trump great or whatever. We add that.
It's already on it.
Well, perfect. Then delete my thing.
Don't delete it.
And roll next clip.
Yep.
Hello, welcome to the Best Friends Discuss podcast. Today we're going to be playing Super Fight. We've made up some new characters. The theme is Halloween.
Karen, we need a bouncer. Bouncer, get him out.
Oh, kicking the brown one out, I see.
No, a bouncer for Mike. That's
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
A bouncer.
Oh, essay.
Honestly, not a bad thing right now.
Yeah, if we were gonna bounce you out, we'd just call ice.
Holy fuck.
Your face again, the second time seen it, was just as good.
Anyway, you took that too far, I say. Holy shit.
I think that was Brad's magnum opus moment kind of thing. He was so proud. I mean, granted,
I couldn't let him out racist me, apparently.
You'll never fill out a magnum ever again.
I like this. I like that part. Your ISIS joke or ice joke.
ISIS joke.
Yeah,
I didn't go that
different
far.
entities,
Yeah,
bud.
two different things. One's an Egyptian goddess.
One's legal and the other one is genocide.
So Brad, it's like that one, and then the porn title to the Jack and the Bean flick was so great. Those are my personal 2 favorite moments. Oh, I don't know about this one, but it's up there.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Just so everyone knows, I did see Scott recently, so Ice did not get him.
Or that's what they want to make you believe.
Do they think that Scott is involved with us and we run some big giant drug overlord?
I mean, he
If
is
they
your
listen to
leather.
this, they probably think that.
I mean, he is your leather daddy. Okay.
Stop bringing my personal life into this.
Gage is 5 degrees done with me. So
Next.
Come up on the mic, by the way.
No!
Jesus.
Get off the mic. You inhaled it at one point. Jesus.
You deep throated that son of a bitch.
Wouldn't be the first time. Hey-o.
Hey-o.
Oh, hey, welcome to the podcast. Yeah, my name's
None of us are drunk. This is outstanding.
Well, at least we know you're not.
I'm drunk on friendship. Are you, Scott? Not here, he's not.
So in what do we have? We had some Lil Jon.
Yeah.
Sounded like we had a little bit of a Gabriel Iglesias in there. Fuck.
Basically, this was where you and Scott were battling out to make butt plugs. I hate this part.
Butt plugs as in sound waves.
Yeah.
Not because
he's your leather daddy.
We like leather.
Not that pleather though. Not that faux pas.
Yeah.
Leather.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Yeah,
We don't handle that fake
you're
shit.
Genuine leather daddies.
Genuine?
Genuine. Like a wallet says genuine leather.
Genuine?
Genuine.
Fuck. Keen.
King?
Keen.
Say us.
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 Okay.
Aluminum foil. Aluminium foil. Buoy.
Expecto Patronus.
Wait, it's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
You said the same.
You did say the exact same.
I absolutely did. Because, whatever. She
As
was
Mike says, for next year's clip show.
Gage, I want to officially say this on the mic. You're a real son of a bitch. And that's why I love you. That's
You're
why
right.
that's why I tug on your beard. All right. Next.
I've never told my mom to listen to this. Maybe I should.
Yeah, the Boise's that.
You fucked up, Michael. You fucked up.
Fuck.
All right, so this is when we started this podcast adventure, and we didn't really understand where we stood in the community, and what we should and shouldn't say. At this point, it doesn't fucking matter. It's 2019, almost 2020. You guys know my name. You know where I work. I'm sure you can fucking figure out
Facebook on the page and everything.
Exactly. We have a Facebook page. You have my full name as one of the admins of the page. Fuck it, whatever. Boise.
Yeah, when we started this, we made it a rule. Like when we bring on guests, I run down the rule of everything we do, and one of the ones was we don't mention where we are. But Gage, you messed that up.
A lot?
Well, no, for this one specifically, is when we were talking about aliens, Brad's alien run-through.
Oh, yeah.
Which we recorded that like a month ago, or 2 months ago, and you completely just kind of just shoot the shit on that one. Like, you shit the bed.
It was great.
But
by the way, he's not the only one, because I didn't play a clip on there where I said 208 and then like a phone number, and you're like, you fucked up, bud. The 208.
Yeah. yeah, that's West Side California.
Well, the only thing that saves you on that notion of the 208 is 208 is the whole state's area code.
Yeah.
Versus like in Georgia, we have 770-686-404. We have multiple different area codes depending on where you live. So at least like we live in Idaho.
But yeah.
You know, 208.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Or 867-5309. You know they straight up just don't use that number anymore.
I feel like they shouldn't. It's just
I actually saw somebody put it on. They bought a fake van and they put that as the number for their a business, so they can on their taxes they can say it's a company van. It was some real shady shit, but they used the song.
That's all America is like a bunch of shady shit.
Save that clip. All right.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, let's dive into Brad's trust issues.
Dad?
Brad, you should intro the podcast. Do a hey-o.
I've done one.
I can easily do a hey-o. You know how I do that?
Copy and paste
I
mine.
fucking copy and paste one of yours.
How about this? Brad? How about all three of us do a hey-o together, and then you can continue introing the podcast how I usually intro the podcast with the welcome to another episode of the.
You know what, Mike? That is a great idea, except for we've been friends forever, where you're going to be like, ha! And then you guys won't say anything.
No?
So the intro will be silence.
Let's just try. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hey oh. All three of us gave each other a different look, apparently. Just me.
Oh, man.
By the way, if I remember right, we did attempt it, and we did not mess with you. We straight up did the trifecta hey-o. Oh, it's almost never been done.
Oh, just now? On this episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it took us
this-
a while to
the
perfect
first.
it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
I had to take a little bit of a hiatus.
Yeah.
Get my mind right.
Yeah, you had to
Um,
further your practices of a shaman laman.
Yeah, exactly. So, with that, God damn it. With that being said, the best thing that cracks me about this clip is I know this is one clip of, what, a minute long, if that, of like 4 minutes of us trying to get you to do the intro, which makes it so much better. Because imagine this clip.
It's not the entire thing.
This
It's a clip of a clip.
Replay this clip about 4 more times in your head, and that's how the whole thing went.
I'm so glad you bring that up, Gage, because this next clip is probably one of my favorite themes because I got to fuck with you so much. Okay, just play the next clip. You know what it is.
That's because you don't technically need to name us at the beginning and at the end.
I feel like the end's better than the
You
end's
just be like,
unnecessary.
hey, thanks for listening to the Best Friends Discuss podcast. We'll see you next time.
No.
You don't need to say our names every time.
No, because
we have an outro though.
We don't know what is better to have a.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Best Friends Discuss podcast. Have a great rest of your night. Deuces.
I don't know if it's better to have top billing.
Everyone, you have your out. You have your goodbye. You have your goodbye. Everyone, shut the fuck up. Thank you for listening to another episode of Best Friends Discuss podcast. We'll see you next time. Deuces.
Later.
I don't know what's better to have
What the fuck? Mike, you know what to do!
It can be edited.
What's your goodbye? What is your usual outro that you say?
Oh, peace out.
Peace out? Okay. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Best Friends Discuss podcast. We'll see you next time. Deuces.
Later.
Peace out. But I don't know what's I don't know what's better for top.
Shut up!
Just let me say this thing. I don't know if it's better to have top billing or to have end billing. That's why.
Both.
That's why I do
It's
both.
fine. But
All right. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Best Friend Discuss podcast.
But is it better to have a beginning or an end?
Both! Deuces!
Oh my god. Because I listened to this earlier and that came up and I was like, oh my god, I forgot about that. Because one of my favorite things to do is mess with Gage to the point where he just wants to murder me. And that was the point. Oh my god.
It took so many takes of that. I don't even think that was all the takes.
I don't think so either. We did it like 5 times. It was so fucking funny. You got so mad, like the ending where you're just like, oh my god!
He was pretty great. Oh, God! So some of these are just amazing. I love it.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
Next clip.
No, because this is about to get good. So we could literally say what we want to right now. Brad will hear it later.
Brad sucks a fat dick.
Brad's nose is way too big for his face.
Brad's nose is huge, which is great for cocaine.
I heard my name.
Brad is back.
Nice.
Well, there's one thing that does not change from this, and there's another thing that does. The first thing that does change is, well, he's on to us, Mike.
Yeah, I know.
The second thing that does not change is your nose is still great for cocaine.
So one of my favorite things, since we've started this, is anytime somebody gets up to leave the room, we just start rambling on and talking shit about each other. And it's my favorite fucking part. Especially since, like, Brad, I've always commented on your nose. But here's the thing. You have a normal nose. Like, when I first met you, I think I was like, dude, do you have, like, a Jew nose? And you were like, I'm not even Jewish.
I'm not gonna lie. That's not the whole clip. The whole clip is you actually saying next, Brad, you have a Jew nose.
By the way, I also like the fact that I'm trying to think of an insult for you, and I just went to your nose, just because that's been cemented in our friendship from like the third day I knew you.
I mean, whatever. I have a Jew nose. You have a Jew fro. We're all good.
Yeah, and Gage is circumcised.
L'chaim.
Hava, Levi, Hava. I don't know the rest of it.
No. I am.
By the way, the next one is probably one of my favorite clips. You should just not even look at it. Should we preference this at all? Or just have it go?
We should just have it go.
Okay. We'll talk about it afterwards. Go.
2 minutes of shame.
Oh.
God bless you. I know you love it. Godzilla.
Gojira.
Konnichiwa. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Mitsubishi. Nissan Altima. Alright, so the considerate helper.
China is asshole.
Thank you, Brad. Yes.
This is why we keep you around, Brad. Alright.
Every now and again, I do have my moments.
And you know what? The best moment to have is China is asshole. It's one of the best moments ever.
Oh, it was so just like perfectly timed that we just started going into a bunch of just like Konnichiwa, Godzilla.
Just the bullshit rant or banter.
Yeah.
That just comes from this is truly priceless sometimes.
Should we set this one up?
The next one?
Yeah.
The one that irritates me. I even left in the space.
Okay.
Just to prove how much it pisses me off.
So, Brad and I recorded an episode recently, and we kind of diverted the conversation. We digressed. Blue. Into a conversation about giraffes and why giraffes are bullshit. Or herbivore murder machines.
Well, yeah, I've seen this episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why giraffes?
So, but you missed the 20 minutes I cut out that we were watching documentaries on
My
fighting.
my biggest question is, if you watch 20 minutes of documentaries about them fighting, why do I only have a minute and 15 minutes of that clip?
Because this was what we were doing. We were watching the documentary, and it was two alphas going up against each other fighting. And so Brad and I took bets.
All
And
right, so
and we named them.
So with this being said, I need to apologize because of my absence. And not only because of my absence do I need to apologize, but I need to realize that I just miss out on so many great things when I do so. So, moving forward, we're going to work on that. And let's hear about just how bad these giraffes are.
This can get cut because this is just business talk. I have a great idea that I want to do with you about for a specific theme for the show. That it kind of
is there video involved?
He really sells it, and it's really disappointing to me.
It's so great, though.
It's so great. It's one of my favorite things that you do for the entertainment of the audience. But it's an idea I have for you that I equally have the same idea for Brad, but I tweaked it. So my idea for yours is different, but it's similar to his. He doesn't know. I told him yours.
So his is similar to mine since...
Yeah. I need to tell you his so you can help me.
Okay.
So. Or I could just, hey, it's a new year, new, same me. I could just tell you my idea. Next one. Wow.
It's a good one, though. That's a bomb from him.
Did you hear,
Fucking...
Nah, never mind. It was,
Serenade. Bitch.
What does Kurt Cobain drink? He shotguns a rock star.
Oh shit!
Nice.
You're welcome.
The left one? Okay. So you're going with left draft. I'm going with the right draft. What's your draft's name? I have my draft name.
Figure it out, Brad.
Solely Sucker Punch. Good one. Good one. Okay. Mine's Sarah Jessica Parker.
Gage, that's what pisses me off. So much faster on his feet on that one. That was so much better. You looked at me. You gave me the same look that I had when I first said it was like Solely Sucker Punch. All right, that's a pretty good.
Yeah.
And then he said that. I'm like, motherfucker! You just took me and took it to the next level. You son of a bitch.
So I have actually learned from this. It's always best to let Mike go first because he may come up with something great. But even mediocre second seems better than an amazing first.
So my big problem is that I play off of others mainly. So like if like Brad went first, I already had mine. Whatever he would have said, it would have been Sarah Jessica Parker. But that's just how I am. I'm witty like that. I love it. I love improv.
He's very witty. He's very quick. Let him go first.
Yeah.
Because you can deliver a shittier second better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's about how you bring it all across, and your delivery method. That I always let him go first.
I always try to let others people go first.
Well, that's because we've been friends, and I just know better.
Yeah, strategy.
I will allow you to win over others, just not me.
I feel like I win over you most of the time, though. Don't I?
Do you?
Do I?
I
don't know.
There's a lot more to take in other than just this audio of the podcast that determines a winner.
Listen, honey. You're a flamingo. I'm a rhino. Also, hear me out. Sarah Jessica Parker won, by the way. I'm just saying. I don't want to say it was the name, but it was the name. She embodied the actress. So
the only thing you don't have to worry about is the Terminator coming after you to kill you. So,
dun 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 dun.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa! So you know Arnold's gonna bust through a fucking window or something.
Like the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah!
No. He would be like, la, 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 la. Put the cookie down. That's not your cookie. It's my cookie. It's not Duma.
What is a movie where he becomes a superhero?
Jingle All the Way.
Doll. Yeah.
That's the put the cookie down. It's not your cookie. It's my cookie.
Oh, look at your shirt. You've worn that at least 3 times during a podcast.
Yeah, probably.
Doesn't change. I still love it. Brings back great memories. Yes, sir. Tilda. Whew.
Should we go on to the next clip?
The last one.
The last one.
Ooh.
The quintessential? Nah, I wouldn't give it that, but
sequential.
Real quick, after we listen to this, should we say our favorite clip of this?
Sure.
Fuck.
You can start looking. Go for it.
So come up on the mic.
What do you want me to do about it?
Fucking.
You want me to get up in here?
Yeah, see, that's pretty good.
All right.
All right. All right.
You got a Joe Rogan podcast, this shit. Just be like, hey guys. He does that shit every episode. He's like, just bring that mic a little bit closer to you. Get right up in there.
Brad doesn't like ASMR.
Thank you. Thank you. Shit is disgusting.
All right. All right.
What an asshole friend this guy is.
You know, the interesting part about ASMR, it's actually not the first time that's been brought up on the podcast.
We keep bringing it up because I keep making him.
I know, which makes you.
What an asshole friend.
Hey, Brad,
save that clip.
Save that clip.
That was good.
So
I'm so proud. You know what? For Christmas, you get your own pair of assless chaps.
Dude, you've been promoted to Leather Daddy.
Scott and I will talk to you later.
You guys can get your hogs out and ride them, and look at you. Maybe we could get Dave. Maybe you could lift Dave up. I broke both Gage and Brad.
Just preventing myself from staining the carpet and just spewing everywhere.
So we started this, Brad. We started this back in August, September,
something like that.
And it's gone good. It's gone good. We have a lot of fans.
Some good moments.
Yeah, oh
It
yeah.
started good.
It's gotten better.
Better, yeah. But it started good and gotten better. It didn't get better.
No, it got better.
Yeah. Did you not hear my Sarah Jessica Parker joke? It's fucking.
Did you not listen to the intro? We've gotten better.
Which intro? Because there's about
first
5
episode.
of them.
First episode, introduction to the podcast.
Yeah. The quick 15-minute
yeah. Well, we all unfortunately have listened to that one. And just as quickly as we listened to it, we forgot about it. And we're moving forward, and that's all that matters.
Thank God.
So, the number one listened episode of our podcast is still Adventures with Pidgeotto. That's still number one, which is probably one of my favorite ones. Because it's just us bullshitting, retelling tales of our adventures. It's great.
The only thing that makes that episode bullshit to me is that it is December 19th. And where are our adventures of this year?
This has been an adventure. We've recorded a podcast.
This is true, but we do need to take another adventure.
That's a solid save.
Yeah.
There, that's a very good point. You're right. This is our adventure and undertaking of this year. But we do need something. So let's get something on the books.
I'm down for next week.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. We got to at least wait until after February.
Yeah, probably.
I work retail. I'm not. I had the whole first half of November off. Any other special time over the holiday season is not gonna happen.
I agree. February or March will work better for me. Tony's last treatment should be done by then.
Well, you know what? Maybe he'll be as strong as a tiger after this. We'll never know. Or will we?
Still probably be a balded bastard.
He pulls it off, though.
He really does. I told him he should cosplay as like Patrick Stewart or Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
Professor X.
I'd say Vin Diesel before Professor X, just because his build.
He's skin and bones right now. Not much of a build.
Yeah, but Professor X is a little bit outside of that reach.
Gotcha.
Like, I like to give him confidence. You're just breaking Professor X. Just be a fucking limp dick in a wheelchair. But yeah, dude, we'll get a trip together because we just need something. Because again, with that being honestly myself too, that was probably one of my favorite episodes as well, and I'm sure at least top 5 for Brad. Of the episode that we all just like told the adventures of Pidgeotto.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to plan something. We'll do something soon. We'll come up with some bullshit. It's gonna be a good story.
We'll get our heads together.
Which ones?
Do it. There you go.
Hey.
Did you want to mention any of that, or do you?
Well, yeah, I was gonna kind of mention the fact that I think we've come a bit of a ways, especially since when we started having 10 or so people listening.
My mother and my sister listening.
To the point where we went international.
We're in Canada
and France.
En France.
En français.
Oh, oui, oui.
That's in the other room, buddy. Bathroom's that way.
Well, there is one in this room. If you lay out.
Anywhere could be a bathroom if you try hard enough.
It's true.
Especially in Brad's place.
No, we've had we've had a really good time at this. I mean, we probably started out. I'm just more proud of the fact that we started out so strong. You know what I mean? Most people, what happens is
they peter off.
Yeah, exactly. But we started out strong, and I mean, it did go down a little bit, but we did level back out. And when it comes down to it, I mean, we are not only are we international, I mean, we are all over the states.
Yeah,
which is awesome.
Yeah, no, it's great. Brad, are you happy with the progress of the podcast?
I am so far.
Gage?
Yeah, absolutely.
It could use some work. But before I've discussed with you, Brad, about something, but not with Gage. But before we get into that, we have a surprise for you, Gage. But before we get into that, let's go over our favorite clips. Let's Brad, what was your favorite clip of this clip show?
This is a hard one.
Uh-huh.
It's almost tied for me on 2 fronts.
Yeah, because you love it so much.
Your nice joke about him leaving work.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Or my ice reference. Either one.
I'm sorry. Ice
Cube.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah,
it goes well with iced tea.
Mm-hmm.
Both just momentous occasions.
You drink it and you're like, faux shizzle.
My nizzle.
Whoa. Shut your mouth.
So for me, I am in a split between multiple clips. But there is one common denominator in all of those clips, and that is Scott. Scott and I, as inappropriate as we got, it was still just as amazing and truly pieces of art by the end of those. So I look forward to future recordings. I know I look forward to that probably less than you are not ready to edit those episodes. But nonetheless, yeah, I'd say majority of the episodes or the clips that I am with Scott and I, those are just the money makers.
I agree. You guys are a dynamic duo
of sorts,
but a dangerous one.
Yeah, and we're
making waveforms to look like butt plugs. Yeah, we need to teeter that back a little bit.
We're not the dynamic duo that you're supposed to look up to. We're the dynamic duo
of what not to do
that you're supposed to look forward to in life.
I would probably say my favorite clip of this clip show was Gage trying to outro the thing and me just keep coming back. Because that was a lot of fun, and honestly, I didn't think I would ever see Gage again. So that was a lot of fun. But now, Gage, for your surprise, okay? Okay, I don't want you to get teary-eyed, but we were thinking, Brad and I, about making you assistant to the co-host. Okay, what do you think?
Are you renaming me Dwight?
No.
Schrute?
No, because you're the shaman lawman.
We can't take away from your day
You're the
job.
shaman lawman sexual tyrannosaurus assistant to the co-host.
I accept.
Your placard for your parking spot is going to be huge.
Huge.
But do you accept? Do you want to be assistant to the co-host? Because a mutual friend of all of us said, why do we just say special guest Gage is on? He's on probably third most, because I mean, obviously Brad and I are on every single one, but you are on the most
More
out of
than
everybody.
others. Yeah.
So, I mean, you're along for the ride with us. Why not make it official?
All right, I accept the position as assistant of the co-host.
Assistant to the co-host.
Assistant to the co-host.
By the way, you answer to Karen. That's all the time we have for the Best Friends Discuss podcast. I have been your gracious host, Mike, with
my co-host,
Brad,
and your assistant to the co-host, Gage.
Will you say your long name?
Full title.
Yeah, full title.
With your assistant to the host, co-host, with your assistant to the
shaman lawman, sexual tyrannosaurus rex assistant to the co-host.
Shouldn't they go first?
Should it?
With your assistant to the co-host, the shaman lawman, the sexual tyrannosaurus rex, Pidgeotto, Gage.
Oh, no, Alabama.
Georgia born.
Alabama boy. Peace out.
Deuces.
Later.
Yeah, but, I mean, should we have the outro and the intro? I'm really focused on this.